So now I'm one-on-one at the end of the spa. I try to get as many clients to sit with me one-on-one. Sometimes people gotta go, right? But if Bobby, if I were to talk to Bobby, I'm going to show you the mountaintop theory real quick. It's very simple. That's my mountain. And I wasn't being original this morning. I always draw clouds around the top of the mountain. I did this in Canada, and then they made me put snow at the top of the mountain. Crazy Canucks. Okay. I understand that you can only call a Canuck somebody who lives in Alberta. Never knew that. Squirrel. Beat you to it. All right. So now one-on-one at the end of the spa, and I sit down with Bobby. Here's a very easy technique that I'm going to share with you. Rule number 1, women want to be heard. Women want to be heard. Would you agree? Okay, cool. So when I sit down with Bobby, I always pay a compliment. What did I observe about Bobby at tonight's spa? Something pleasant. If she was a royal pain, I wouldn't say, it was so nice meeting you, you pain in the tuchus. You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that. But I'd pay a compliment, something sincere. Bobby, it was so nice meeting you at tonight's spa. And I couldn't help but to notice when you got here, you were running a little bit late. You said you had one of those days at work and then traffic on top of it. But you know, Bobby, you couldn't help but to notice when you're at the spa, you really relaxed. And you kind of like changed. It was like watching you transform. Did you have fun here at the spa tonight? Yeah? And you enjoyed the products? Which one's your favorite? And then she would say something.
I love the microderm.
You do? That's great. That's great. Bobby, you know, I couldn't help but notice the questions you were asking about microderm and about our skincare. You know, I'm looking for women just like you. Again, I tell her what I'm looking for, right? I'm not looking for her to be inactive and buy the case and hope she does something. No, I'm going to start here with what I'm looking for. Yeah, you're laughing. You know, you've been there, right? Yeah. It's okay. We were there, and now we're moving forward. So I say, Bobby, I'm looking for women just like you. And if you haven't figured this out yet, this is intentional. Bobby, I'm looking for women just like you. Nod your head. Because guess what she starts to do? She starts to nod. She's like, why am I saying yes? How did he get me to do that? Bobby, I'm looking for women just like you to educate other women on proper skincare. Have you ever thought about what I do? Have you ever thought about doing what I do?
Oh no, I'm way too busy for this.
You are. Let me ask the rest of the group here. What's the number 1 objective you hear? Not enough time in salesperson. Can I address those two real quick? Because I told you I would do objections. When they say they don't have enough time, that's number 1. I don't have enough time. We typically pounce on them with the solution. Oh, but in BeautiControl we have flexibility. And you create a schedule and you do one lot. In fact, you only have to do $100 every 4 months. You can't help yourself. It's kind of like wanting to do all the products. You can't help yourself. You're so excited. Oh, I got the answer. We have flexibility. Zip it. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. What I want you to do, and this is what women, this is the technique. You have to listen to what she said, confirm, and relate. Listen to what she said, confirm and relate. When you can confirm and relate to her, she's going to be like, you heard me. Too many times in a day, women are not heard. We're talked at. We're not heard, right? Mm-hmm. So Bobby, right? So Bobby says, I'm too busy. I don't know what busy means to her. I don't have time. I don't know what her definition of time is. Do you? Then don't come up with a solution until you know a little bit more. This is where we're going to ask that question. Bobby, and this is how the conversation relates. I'm going to relate, I'm going to confirm and relate. Bobby, I hear exactly what you're saying. You know, in today's day and age, show me a woman who's not busy. Right? We're like super women, and we got to do all these things, and the kids, and some of us work two jobs, whatever, to make ends meet. I hear what you're saying. Been there. Bobby, let me ask you a question. How much time do you think it takes? And then, shh. Let her talk. How much time do you think it takes? I don't have any time. Really? How much time do you think it takes? Typical response I get is 8 to 10 hours a week, or 10 to 20. I think it's like part-time. No matter what she says, she might even say 40 hours a week, I don't know. No matter what she says, I say to her, Bobby, I have consultants on my team. I have ladies on my team who do exactly that. And this is how they, this is how they make their income. But Bobby, let me ask you a question. If I can show you how to make $300 to $600 on 6 to 8 hours a month around your busy, hectic schedule, not interfering with your family. If I can show you how to do that, is that something you'd want to hear more about? I'm asking her permission for me to tell her more. But when I start throwing solutions at her, she's like, you're not listening, la 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 la. I want to place my order and get out of here. I'm reading her body language, she's not interested. My conversation shifts when she says no the second time. Bobby, no worries, I hear exactly what you're saying. I would love nothing more, you can use these words, this is what I would say to her. I would love nothing more, Bobby, than the spa you and your friends I have next Wednesday and Thursday open. What night works better for you? She's up here hearing opportunity twice. She's like, oh, here comes the third one, and then bam-o, out of left field, I throw a spot. She's like, oh, I'm off the hook, I can do that, sure. She's more likely to book the spa. So the mountaintop theory says, first thing you do at the end of the spa is offer the opportunity to every single person. Why? Because you're going to get a no. Probably 95 out of 100 times you're going to get a no. You'll probably get 5 out of 100 people say, oh yeah, I'd like to do that. Tell me more. You'll be like, whoop, fall off your chair. I'm just giving you the averages. She says no to the opportunity. I start there because that's what I'm looking for. Come down the mountain because it's easier to come down a mountain than it is to walk up a mountain, correct?
Right.
All right. Next thing I'll do is host. She says no to host. She gives me an objection. I ask her a question, why, and I try to overcome that objection. She still says no. Then I come down the mountain, and it is order. Bobby, what products did you want to go home with tonight? I want to make her feel good either way. Women, just so you should know, outside of children and a spouse, typically do not say no twice. So when she's saying no to the opportunity, and I say, no worries, Bobby, I'd love nothing more than the spa, you and your friends. Do you have next Wednesday or Thursday? They'll go, oh, well, yeah, I'd like to get some free products. Oh, yeah, that'd be okay. Oh, I could get 5 people together. Oh, sure. Off the hook here, right? What Bobby doesn't realize when she books the spa is, I'm going to talk to her about the opportunity after her spa next week, or in 2 weeks. Why wouldn't I? Oh my goodness, Bobby, we just had a $500 spa. I made $250. Just had a $500 spa. I made $250. I'll say it. She can Google us and figure that out. Make sense? Word choices, is that helpful? Yes? Position the opportunity, what you're looking for. If you ever get down to it, and I know that Bobby would be so good at this, and she just doesn't know, can I say to her, you know what, Bobby? I think I just want to put this in front of you. We have our starter spa case, and it comes with all these products, and if you hold the spa with me, all you need to do is hold the spa, and I can get you all this. That to me is like pulling that, I have it like up my sleeve, if you will, the deal, whatever you want to call it. I keep that so far up my sleeve, because I can recruit everybody at tonight's spa by going through a deal, right? The new cases don't speak to the deal so much, but still some people are going to look for that opportunity. I leave that up my sleeve as my last resort, and I start with what I'm looking for. And that's truly what I wanted to share with all of you tonight. How to build a client business, how to book more spas, open your minds to becoming a director, but most importantly, touch on sharing the opportunity. Any other objections that you get? What do you hear out there?
I'm happy with what I'm using, Mary Kay or whatever it is.
For that one, I never argue with, then I wouldn't argue with them on their skincare or their makeup, but I would talk to them about our ancillary products. I would talk to them about, when was the last time you gave yourself a great escape? You need to try our Tiara Azul line. Can I try and then I would use the Fango mask on the back of her hand and let her feel that. Oh my goodness, wait till you try this on your face, and if you're the type of person who likes to soak in the tub, Calgon, take me away, get rid of Calgon, because Tiara Azul is going to take you places. You deserve to pamper yourself. Take her to a different product line to get her hooked on our products, and then you can and maybe give her some samples to go with. Here's our samples, some samples of our skincare. Try that.
My skin is way too sensitive.
Yeah, and so are you. You do want to say that, don't you? Sometimes people have really sensitive skin, and sometimes people just want to be a little princess. Right? She wants to be that part. She wants to be the one who spoils it at the spa. What do you guys typically say when someone says my skin's too sensitive?
We have a skincare one.
Tell me about that. What have you tried? Again, a lot of it is a series of questions. It's not always having the solution, but you need to dig and dig a little bit more. Dig a little bit more. Okay? Yes.
I've just been trying something new, and it's actually working. This warmer machine was She was real stern about it. I love clinic, I love clinic, I love clinic. I was like, oh, that's great. And I said, is there anything that, you know, because she was like, ooh, and on, but she still was loving clinic. I said, well, is there something that you don't like? And she goes, well, really, I'm struggling with the price. So I said, I'll tell you what. I said, when you are finished with your moisturizer, just give mine a chance. And if you don't like it, that's great. You don't have to like it. You can use it on your body.